Hi Ham fam, welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren. And Easter Vic. He's Vic there.
Duh.
He's Vic there.
Bless him. He was so good this morning. I've been really sore this week, haven't I? And my leg, like my knees swollen up and what have you, and it's tight. And normally I sort of juggle them in to the bedroom so they can go and have a run round on the bed.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I said, are you going to be a good boy and hold on to my shoulder today? Because sometimes they can be a bit slidey.
Yeah.
And he went, didn't you? And you did. You held on. You held on. You were a hero.
He was a hero. He's holding on like a hero till the...
Right, dude.
Till the
now then,
to the bedroom.
you said goodbye. You said hello to everybody.
Yeah, he's got yeah, bugger off, I'm going.
Are you ready to go into bed now? You've nicked some of Mummy's pistachio nut.
Yeah.
He's a pistachio addict. Right. Show off.
PA. Pistachios Anonymous.
At least he didn't eat any of my puzzle pieces. They're not as exciting as my
that's
diamond
PPA,
are.
that one is. Puzzle Piece Anonymous.
No, he really wants to see your fluffy butt.
Everyone wants to see your fluffy butt, don't they?
Yeah. Right, guys, so let's get him away and then it's our usual. Right, so he's gone to bed. There's still two out waiting to see you guys, so you're all right. Now then, this week's word of the week.
Word of the week.
Right, yeah, I know, we really should get a little tune thing. Right, so last week
was...
IDEO?
Yeah.
IDEO, which was what the arrow is called on the map, saying where you are.
Yeah.
This week...
Buffy?
Jiffy.
Oh, Jiffy.
Jiffy is 100th of a second.
All right. I'll be there in a jiffy.
Yeah. Now,
all these people have lied to me.
All these people have lied.
So I'll be there in a jiffy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yes, we have been lied to. Yeah. Sorry, I'm breaking in a new pillow because every now and again they completely lose their puff and no amount of squidging, and then we pancake them together. Only pancakes would be nicer. Right, so that's word of the week, which means
what, the Sherlock from last week.
Sherlock from last week. Now I did have a go at this one.
That was basically, it was wood merchant. Witnesses reported catching glimpses of a suspicious figure. Distinctive looking man, tall, muscular and well tanned, with a prominent nose and a great bushy beard. Police suspected the beard was a disguise, and they found a straight razor and a mound of facial hair. Not far from one of the burglary sites. Suspicion fell on the local wood merchant, who went to Holmes to try and show he was innocent. He sent a brief note pointing out one fact, and the police let him go. What do you think it was? Right,
well, personally, I would say that it's because he didn't have a beard beforehand, and yet a beard was shaved off. Plus, if you've got an all-over tan, he wouldn't be tanned where his beard used to be.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So, the fact that he didn't have a beard pretty much, to me, said he was innocent.
Yeah.
Because you can't shave up.
Yeah, I would have gone that as well. Yeah, because it would have taken too long to grow a beard. It's taken too long to grow a beard, and if he'd had a beard there, it would have been all white around here.
Yeah, white around his face. That's it.
Yeah. They got,
anybody else had a
go? Angela said it's too hot for Sherlock.
To be fair, I get it.
Yeah. And Pink Poodle. This week it's hard. It sounds like some dress up like Father Christmas, but I know that's wrong.
Yeah, no, I know where she was coming.
Or his twin brother.
Yeah, but she was sort of right, because it was very much based around the beard being the evidence, which is where she got Father Christmas from.
Or his twin brother. Twin brother would have been a good one.
That would have been, actually.
See what they say. page 133.
But again,
straight
if you
to it,
shave off, you're looking for somebody basically with a pasty white chin.
Yeah. When Holmes told me what the police were missing, I found it unbelievable that it had not occurred to me as well. The wood merchant was well tanned. It takes months to grow a big beard, during which time the skin of his face is shielded from the sun. If he had shaved such a facial adornment off so recently, his mouth and neck would be several shades lighter than the rest of his face. Yeah.
Yes, we were right.
Yeah, it's like the ones they said about with people can't tell who Batman is. It was the Lone Ranger. The other one from Lone Ranger, because he's out in the sun all the time with a mask on, and they don't know who he is. He's the one who looks like a panda.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Right. So, what's the Sherlock one this week?
The Sherlock one this week is The Fifth Curiosity.
Ooh.
I had word, Holmes told me over breakfast, of a fellow who had turned up some curious coins in his allotment. Fortunate for him, I dare say, Holmes replied. He reports that one of the coins is dated back as far as 51 BC, while another is clearly marked Henry I. What do you make of it?
They're fake. Sorry. But I didn't say why, and to be fair... Okay. Try and cut that. Oh. Right.
Debbie could be wrong. She could be... If you think she's right, why is she right?
Yeah, I don't know why exactly. You can't
just say they're fake. You've got to say why they're fake if they are fake.
Yeah, but you put that ruling after I just said they're fake. So if they are fake,
if they are fake,
count.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. And say if they are fake, yeah.
Right, I can probably take a guess, but yeah. No, so what was last week's? So I'm sort of ignoring the facts basically that I've munched it up basically, but yeah, as Darren said, oh dear, I'm so sorry viewers, oh dear, look at me viewers. Right,
right, last week's riddle, which was how many woman had 4 daughters, each of the daughters had a brother. How many children has she got?
I put the wrong amount. I put 4 because it didn't actually specify that she was the mother of...
Yes, it did.
No, she's mother of 4 daughters, and each daughter has a brother. She didn't say... It didn't say...
How many children has she got?
How many children has she got? But it doesn't mean that she actually had the boy. So that's why I went with 4, because I thought I was being clever.
Pink Poodle and Angela both got it. The answer's 5, because it's the same brother.
Yes, I realise that now, but at the time I thought, you know what, I got them confused between Sherlock. I was thinking too heavily into it. But yeah. Right, so our caption of the week...
No. We've got the riddle this week.
We've got the riddle this week.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. Yeah. I like a riddle.
Until I am measured, I'm not known. Yet how you missed me when I have flown. What am I?
I'm not sure about that one, but yeah. Right. So, going back to the caption of last week.
Yeah.
I've got...
Oh, the caption picture for last week was this. Yep. So what have you got?
I've got 3 actually.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah, I've got my wings slipped. My daddy was a bat. And I'll grow into my ears. What else? What has anybody?
I've only got Pink Poodle, who's said about 1.
Yep.
Which is... She's got 2.
Oh.
Yeah. She's got, if I flap my ears, will I fly? Or I dressing up as Mogwai, Gizmo, a fancy dress.
Actually, there is another one I've seen that's better coloured for sort of Mogwai colours, and I didn't connect it. I will show the picture at some point, but not today because I've already sent them through, and we've got quite a few today to do.
Yeah.
Right. So the caption for this week is
In.
Now, actually, I'm curious with if anybody else is going to come up with my caption. But yes, you're so cute.
Right.
Right.
So what have we got next?
A slip thing. Right. We have got posted this week.
Oh yes.
Darren put out a load this week, actually. We had a Z-Box Pass box from December. Attention seeker. You're right.
Yeah. Partially went down the wrong hole.
Oh.
So it's like...
You're not supposed to inhale it.
Yeah, never good when it's wrong hole.
Right, I'm ignoring that. Right, so Z-Box Pass box December.
Yep.
Then we had the Psychic Tree £30 mystery box, which, to be honest, all of us were a bit peeved about.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got loads and loads of comments on that one.
Yeah, all of you saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Peeved about it, which I don't blame you, because we were.
Yeah. But we had one young lady, Ellen. She got it when it first came out.
Yeah.
So I agree with you guys. Got a £30 box when it first came out. Got a rough leopard skin rock that looked like any old rock, incense and a holder, a necklace, and I can't even remember the big item. I was somewhat impressed. It was all filler from the sale section.
Yeah.
I doubt the items were even worth that £7.75, which is what it was over on us, over the 30 quid.
To be honest, I mean, it doesn't overly surprise me, but it's only sort of later on I've thought about it, because at the time when I felt when we had the haul one, have we done that yet?
It hasn't been shown yet.
Hasn't been shown yet. I will tell you about this one item that I got. I got a small piece of amber. Now, I've got amber necklaces which are legit, you know, and it feels like plastic. It doesn't feel like amber. Now, I can't definitely say that it is plastic, but it was enough to make me quite suspicious about it afterwards. Because
amber would feel different anyway, because it's resin, isn't it?
Yes.
It's fossilised resin.
Yeah, but
as opposed to
it doesn't feel like my necklace ones, and I know they're the real deal sort of thing. So I don't know. Unsure on that. Anyway, we also posted a cult box, which is the Spooky Socks one.
Oh, yeah.
My Witchcraft of the Week on Wednesday was the Lego Harry Potter Honeydukes.
Yep.
Which was so fun to make. Then we had Freya's Cauldron from July.
Yeah.
And that's it, apart from obviously this one.
Went on last night.
That's right. We do want to do a buy from Freya's Cauldron, but we're sort of having an ahhing over bits at the moment. We've got loads of different stuff filmed, quite a few different hauls. I've got more hauls to film.
Yeah. We've got Click Rates June box came in today. So that's going to need filming as well.
Also, watch out for the range haul when it eventually goes on, and I've got another range haul thanks to Darren to film, because I went my version of shopping. That if anybody is housebound, this is a good way of making you feel, because I actually felt like I'd done something, like I'd gone out.
I went around the range
with the camera.
With on a video call.
Yeah, on Messenger. So it was a free video call, and basically he was picking up bits and showing me, and we got an awful lot of stuff. But honestly, wow. The first sort of stuff we had from them, which would be the first haul you see from them, was actually done as I normally do bits, which is online. And although it's quite weird because their postage is the same for click and collect as it is for delivery.
Yeah, so you can either get it delivered or click and collect for the same price. Okay.
Which is, yeah, it is.
So normal click and collect is normally free because it goes to the store with a normal delivery.
But the good news is it's sort of tempered steel, really. It's they use DHL, which are one of the best courier services we have, in my opinion. They've been exceptional. So I didn't really mind paying, because at least they don't just leave them outside in the courtyard where anybody can walk past and pick them up.
Yeah, delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do if you've got a company that's got really bad reviews? Like Hermes. I mean, it's like that. What do you do with it? You just change the name.
That's
There's
right.
no point of improving it, is there?
I mean, it's...
Because if you don't know, Hermes is now called Every.
Darren made a point of sending
I downloaded their app.
It.
I downloaded their app and said that someone's always in because you're housebound.
This is it. I'm always here. So, you know, it's not a problem.
Since then, they've knocked on the door each time.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's a coincidence with a different driver, but before that they'd left stuff outside.
We know that there are good drivers at Every. They're not all bad.
And they'd left the neighbours a couple of £100 worth of car parts left outside as well, which he never got. So,
I mean, you know, it's common sense, really, isn't it? You just don't. It's complete lack of care. We're wondering whether one of our bits has gone missing. But yeah, we're waiting and seeing on that. Right, so TV this week.
Yep.
I've just been watching Angel, to be honest with you. I've had to snooze quite a bit because just try and get away from the pain, to be perfectly honest. But it is, after massaging it for about an hour this morning, I can almost walk on it normally. Yeah. And that is almost.
Yeah. It's a leg, nice.
Yeah. And so my knee's completely swollen up. We think it's the hot weather that's done it, but you know, I might have twisted it funny or what have you. Don't know. Because you can do things in your sleep. You can wake up and feel aches and pains. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the only one. My mum's been suffering with the heat with her rheumatoid arthritis, and I know that a couple of our you guys that watch us have had problems as well. And yeah, it's just not fun. But it's like I say, you know, my dad will sit and he'll be depressed and things like that. So it's sort of like, I look at it as, you know, I've got lots of hobbies that I like and do, so it's not, you know, and as I said, I take what I can get, which is like going around the shop with Darren was lovely. Okay, I wasn't actually physically there, but it was really cool. Yeah. Right.
It's also not the first time we've done that as well.
No, we've done it quite a few times with pets at home when we were getting hamsters. It takes a bit of getting used to, but to be honest, I think myself is lucky, because if it hadn't been for the pandemic, I don't think video calls would have gone as strongly as they did. Or more to the point, we didn't think about it as much.
Didn't think about it, no.
I mean, that's only a very mild good thing came out of it, sort of thing, but at least it's something. It's better than being miserable all the time. Right, so with Angel, with watching Angel, I do know it very well, to be fair. I actually finished doing my puzzle. So it's the Bake Off was jig one, I think it is.
Be the box and then the finished puzzle, which is, don't forget, it's what the person's looking at.
Yeah, so it's
There
not
you
bad.
go. Yeah.
I have started. It doesn't look like I've done much, but in actual fact, this is not my puzzle. I've got a proper big fold-out
Puzzle
jobby
board.
that I have to
Takes
use
up most.
another table
Use another
for.
table over there.
So I've sort of like learnt from the last time that I can do big chunks on here, build them up, and then go and transfer it.
Because it unfolds out with board bits on it on the sides, both sides. It's actually twice the length of a 1,000-piece puzzle, so it's a fair size.
I mean,
the whole thing is.
It isn't just convenience for size. I mean, bearing in mind that as you
can't
know, I can't. My glasses need updating. They do. My eyesight has got worse. And not only that, with it being so hot, I haven't wanted the lights on particularly. So, you know, it was a learning curve sort of thing. But yeah, so the one I'm on now is called Fishy Business, and we'll show you the start and finish. You might have noticed it upside down in the background, sort of. It's not the greatest picture from that distance.
No, that's right.
But we will show you when I finish that.
Yep.
Only another 100 or so to go. I do like my Witchy. Right, weird and wonderful. We've got quite a few for you today.
We have.
Now then, I'm going to start off actually with a weather fact, as that's been the prime conversation, or the prime thing people have been talking about because it's been so blinking hot. What I've done was I just saw this come up on my Facebook bit and read it. I'm not going to read the entire article. But the highest it went this time was 40.3 Celsius in Coningsbury, Lincolnshire on Tuesday, making it the UK's hottest day on record, according to forecasters. Yeah. Records first began in 1910, which amazed me actually, with the Met Office responsible for keeping track of temperatures ever since. The record only applies to the UK. Yeah. However, as I said, it only applies to the UK. The hottest world record was 56.7 Celsius, recorded in California in 1913.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
56.
that was before
That's
before real fan work came in, and you know, and all the rest of it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind betting that cold a few people.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind betting that as well.
Yeah, that was amazingly shocking. Right, bear with me. And there we go. Right, I've got that ready for the next bit. Right, so the first thing we wanted to show you is a wood carving. I try and get pictures of trees and whatnot, but I just saw this carving and I thought, do you know what? It's amazing. In actual fact, we've got 2 tree ones this week because we both found things. Yeah. We included it because, as I said, this is a wood carving. Yep. It's lovely, isn't it? It's brilliant. It's an excellent idea. Yeah. I would love to have that sort of talent. Yeah. Right. Now then, we found you a baby. Well, we found you a bat each, basically. Yeah. I found this one. Yeah. Which is a vampire bat. Not the prettiest, but still pretty cool. And Darren found this one.
He's so good. The baby goblin bat.
He's gorgeous. He's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Right. We've also found a sleeping owl.
Yes.
That's head's too big.
Yes. Yeah, apparently baby owls sleep with their heads laying laying down because their heads are too big. It's too big for the body.
I know a few people like that as well. I wonder if that's why human beings have to lay down.
Yeah, don't know.
Mind you, I can sleep on anything pretty much. Right. Oh, these were amazing.
What?
The green bird flowers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they're so cute.
Yeah.
You can see where they get their name. Okay, there is an official
Inland
name.
Northern Australia. Yeah.
But I love this because you get to see bits all over the world, and it's just things that pique our interest.
Yeah. So we've got, when we're looking at stuff, oh, look at that.
Now then, I've also got, or Darren found us, a hungry lemon. This reminds me of Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a bit like Pac-Man, I thought, as well. But it is. But it is, yes. It's a bit like Audrey too in Little Shop of Horrors.
It's so cool. Right. Oh, this was amazing, actually. The harpy eagle.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Have a look.
It's like sort of got a human face. You look at the size of the bloody thing next to the bloke.
It's stunning. It does look like something from Jason and the Argonauts or something.
Or there's some sort of fantasy sort of bit.
Well, this is it. I mean, it's beautiful. Now, this is the tree one that Darren found us.
Yep.
And, yeah, see what you think.
Yeah, roots of an unturned tree. It looks like a demon holding onto a tree. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's amazing, really. Both got Facebook, both got Instagram, and we both end up finding different bits.
Yeah, so just different bits come up, don't they?
But we like to share them with you guys. Now then, I have got actually one more to tell you about. Oh no, this would actually be under chat, really. But I've got one more to tell you about, and Darren's got one more to tell you about. So my one, my whole world has changed in this instant.
Yes.
But does anybody remember Mad Dog 2020? It was the thing coming in when I was a
it's back.
kid.
It was big in the 80s,
I liked
90s
the
sort of
strawberry and kiwi.
I used to have strawberry and kiwi as well, yeah.
Mind you, I used to have strawberry and kiwi Robinsons.
I say it looked like this. Yeah, so it's an American fortified wine. And everyone, its nickname was Mad Dog.
Which is what we all thought MD stood for, but it isn't.
No, it actually stands for Morgan David.
Which is really boring.
Yeah. It's an American fortified wine. And it varies, the alcohol content varies by flavour from 13 to 18%. But,
it actually makes sense if you think about it, though, because it's like, it does look a bit Wild Westy.
Yeah.
The bottles do, and the colours.
They used to. They don't as much now.
No, I don't know. No idea.
That's what they look like now.
Oh, right.
Yeah. They used to look like little old whiskey bottles.
Yeah, it's like, it looked like, I mean, I don't know what sarsaparilla is exactly.
Yeah.
But it sort of looks like something that would be in a Wild West bar.
Yeah.
They had like different colours.
Yeah, so not now they didn't, but it's so. No. But yeah, so it used to be a small bottle.
Yeah.
Like that,
But you had one that you found that was,
it was very
it's
heartwarming.
Lovely, and it's sort of a nod towards Pink Poodle as well, really.
Yeah, she'd like this.
We thought she'd like this story.
Yeah, so it's about a guy who met his wife at a Star Trek convention. But she only spoke Portuguese. Well, she spoke Portuguese. He spoke French. But they both spoke Klingon.
Amazing, isn't it?
And that's how they communicated for the first few months of their relationship, by speaking to each other in Klingon before they learned some of each other's language. Oh, that was wicked. That was brilliant.
I mean, I did guess, didn't I, when you said to me, I said, did they speak Klingon? But no, I mean, how amazing is that?
Yeah.
Mind you, it sets me in mind that, I don't know whether any of you guys have ever watched Call the Midwives, but they are based on true stories. And one of the bits was a Spanish girl came home with a sailor over to England, and she was about 14 but pregnant, and you know, he was around the same sort of age really, or a bit older but not much, and they had 23 children all in all. They never learned each other. He just couldn't get the lingo, and she couldn't pick up English either. But I mean, they'd communicate by looks and things like that. I mean, obviously odd words and that they'd get. But I mean, most of the kids were bilingual. Yeah. And you know, it's just lovely. It really is nice. I mean, she kept one of the babies she had was extremely premature, because although a lot of the later ones are called the midwives, are based on other bits, if you see what I mean. This was actually in the books that she wrote regarding it. So, you know, I mean, it's just really, you know, I love people history, which is probably one of the reasons I love it. Plus, little old men babies look so cute, and they're supposed to be all chunky and things. And I love their toots. Right, so fan news this week. Now then, Gem Boutique, she's been at it again. Actually, apparently it's her father-in-law that makes them.
Oh, the shelves, yep.
And she's got a new one out that he's just done, which I think is blooming brilliant, actually.
Yeah. Which is this one. It's Stranger Things.
Seriously, talented family, aren't they?
I love the bit it's upside down as well.
Yeah.
And hanging from it.
Yeah,
the upside down
world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things that, I mean, I actually sent her a message when I saw it, and I said, you know, I wanted to know whether they'd ever done like a Harry Potter one or a Game of Thrones one. And after I sent it, about half an hour afterwards, I was sort of thinking, why didn't I say to her about a Buffy one as well? Anyway, she sent a message back, and she's happy to talk to anybody who might want something custom. Because obviously, you know, as long as he can do it, you can, you know, they can do it.
Yeah.
But I sent a message saying about the Buffy one afterwards, and yeah, she very kindly sent me a 10% off voucher for the shop. So, but no, she said that she really loved the idea, and
yeah, you know, she didn't know what she didn't think of Buffy.
Yeah, this is it. But yeah, I'm a sucker for Spike personally. And so Angel never really did it for me. I found him a bit wet. He's an attractive guy, but no, Spike, the bad boy in leather. It sounds good to me. Now then, have you got any more fan news? Because I've got a different chatty bit I forgot about.
Other comment bits, yeah.
Yep.
I've got we had a comment from Amy B.
Hello, Amy B.
She loved like a lot of them. She loved the little hamster revolving. The bit of the timing transition bit of the hamster going. But yeah, she's got a first time commenter. But I've been lurking here for a bit. Debbie loved that.
I did. Yeah, first time commenter.
I've been lurking.
Yeah, long time lurker.
Yeah, right. So,
I love that.
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
I said to a lot of goths, goth bits and things like that. They like lurking in the dark in the shadows.
I don't mind it as long as I'm not trying to do something. If I'm trying to do a craft bit, I'm quite happy to sit in the dark. In fact, I quite like dark.
Yeah. We also had what was it? Pink Poodle. So she loved about the chicken with the black eggs and the black bones.
I know, that's so cool.
Reminds her of the garfish, which has green bones.
I'll have to look that up, you know.
Yeah. And got a bit from Angela, who was saying about the heat and bits like that. She was saying about these cool packs from the cooler bag for the cats and dog to keep them cool.
That's a good idea.
Freezes them, put them into the cover of their beds, and they love it. Sometimes I might have some in the fridge and brush the pets with them. As it's supposed to be getting warm again.
That's a good idea. Yeah, it's supposed to be getting warm on...
Well, it ain't got cold, has it? It's just not as hot as what it was the other day.
Oh, it's like a pipefish.
All right.
I wonder if it derives from a type of eel type of piperfish or something.
Known as a garpike or a sea needle. They're not little.
Jeez.
That's a very large one. That's an alligator garfish. Yeah.
7 foot.
Yeah.
He's a big lad, isn't he?
So they're not normally that large, but they're not small.
No.
Anyway.
Any more fan news bits?
Nope. That was it.
Right, I've got something to leave you on actually that is really positive. I purposely didn't say anything to Darren about this.
Yeah.
But these amazing... Hang on, I've got to find it again.
Amazing. Is it amazing or is it a Mazda?
Right. These amazing young men have created gloves that basically, if you can only speak in sign language, the gloves say what you're signing.
All right.
So that opens up a whole new world.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, because at the end of the day, I mean...
We've said about it before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because like, at school you learn French.
Yeah.
Because it's the closest country to us. But it's like that. But we think the bit that would be more important to learn of it would be sign language.
Yes.
English sign language. Because you're going to come across more people who would use English sign language than you're going to come across French people in this country.
Yeah, I mean,
let's face it.
I think that, you know, anybody with any sort of disability, it can be quite... It sort of separates you.
Yeah.
And for these young men to come up with something like this, and to have the idea of saying, you know, how can we make things better for people?
Yeah.
It's, I mean, absolutely blooming brilliant. It really is fantastic. Yeah, so, yeah, these gloves can turn any sign language into sound. I mean, honestly, I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
It obviously, it opens up more that they can get their point across and things like that. So it is what it is. It's a handy tool, and I'm all about tools. If I can't do something, I try and find a way of doing it.
Yeah.
And it can be quite random. Sometimes it can be quite a long job to work something out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a strange one. Anyway, guys, I promised you another 2 hamsters. Here, bud. Right, guys, so as promised, he's very sleepy. So it's just a quick hello from here, bud. Look, he's so dopey.
He's half asleep.
He's had his morning stroll and now he wants to be back in bed, don't you?
Yeah.
In one of your Easter egg boxes. Because I still haven't sorted out your bits yet.
No.
Nope. Right, guys. So it's goodbye from here, bud. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, fans. It is I, Lamishk.
Yeah, I'm showing you what I had for breakfast. Ignore it.
No, Mummy's covering her up.
Yeah. I'm going to say. It's charming, it is. Right, guys. So, without further ado, we're going to say bye-bye. See you all later.
Bye.
We'll just...
And
You are alive. Yes, yes, you are good. I was wondering, you know. Right, guys, so be different, stay safe, stay cool, and adore the mishk.
Love a mishk.
Worship the mishk. She's nodding.